Hello. Can you guys see me? Oh, we got 7 in here. I'm going to get something to wipe off that. What can I use? Let me get a tissue. I'll use Preston's shirt. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That was a little bit better. Hello, Annie Ann. Hey, Ed. Well, the kids just went duck hunting again. Preston and Dale got a duck first thing this morning. Today is Bubba's birthday, so they woke up, I think, at 5:30, and they went out and waited for safe flight. And let me show you some pictures. So he's got a birthday duck. It's a mallard. So he was a happy boy. And then him and Dale together got one each. Let's see where those pictures are. Isn't that cool? They're having a good morning. Hey, Pepper. Oh, yes. I'll tell him, Annie Ann. I'll tell him when he gets back. So Parker just shot the shotgun for the first time, and so did their other little friend. Yeah, it's so cool. So Parker came in here screaming and yelling, actually excited because like, I get to go duck hunting now, because he could hold the gun by himself. So they're pretty excited. Thank you, Pepper. I'll tell Preston when he comes back in. He had a birthday French toast, and now they just had, the wind is really blowing out there. Now they just had Fruity Pebbles as a snack, I guess. And then they all 3 or 4 ran out again. So they are going to set traps and put out crawdad traps and do all that boy stuff. Yeah, Ricky? Hey, Corey and Cynthia. Tell Park. Oh, yeah, I'll tell him. He was really excited. Man, they were fighting so bad last night. We went to bed, and they came in there yelling at each other and beating each other up. It was horrible. I was yelling at both of them. And they have friends over. They've been so bad. So it was really nice to see him getting along today. Oh, yeah, the duck calls. So I'm sure there's all kinds of videos to teach you how to use different ones. And if you put the actual brand of duck call in, it'll tell you exactly like how to do it. So just say it's like a Robertson one, and it'll link to like Jace or Willie or somebody, and they'll show you exactly how to do it and what sounds to do it and how to hold it. Preston's still learning too. Matt Payne was trying to teach him how to say tuka 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 or chicka 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 chicka. You could do chicka chicka or tuka tuka. But you got to do it from in here, I guess, instead of like, you don't really do it from here. Okay, did you guys watch my video? I have been posting videos at 9 a.m. every day through the week. And also I just posted one on Saturday. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to grow our YouTube channel. I'm trying to stay on top of things. So I have things scheduled about 3 or 4 days out. I'm also trying to make it so I could have it almost the whole week scheduled out. So then what I'm working on now is what's going to come out the next week. So then I don't feel like I'm in such a hurry or rushed. The kids just went back to school last week, and it was a really productive week for me. I'm doing it to get better. I'm learning to use a different program now on my computer. It's iMovie still, but instead of like on my phone, it's on the computer. So I'm getting the transitions I want, and I'm getting the titles and the letters I want. So I'm really happy about it. I don't need anything special, but I don't know if you saw my rice pudding video. It was a little bit different. I was able to put titles, do spinning transitions or page swiping transitions. I liked it a little bit better. I know. I've been trying to be on top of it, Cynthia. I swear. I haven't had the chance to watch the video, but oh, Annie Ann, it's not a big deal. It just, so I'm trying different things without being like overwhelming or crazy, because I'm my own crazy, and you guys see that all the time. So I'm trying to do that to stay ahead of it. I'm really trying to grow the channel. It's it's not about like your subscriber count. It's how you get your views to come in and keep people and retain them on each video. Meaning if it's good content, if they like you and your attitude, if they like what you're talking about, or they feel like they're getting something from it, like education or a laugh or a feeling, things like that, then they'll stay. And the whole way that people on YouTube, once you get monetized, the whole way to try to make any money is by ads. So you put monetization and YouTube puts the ads on there, and then it could be those skip through ads, or it could be like those little ads that are like on the bottom of the screen that you could hit an X if they're not in your way. Or in the beginning, it could be an ad that shows up before you go live or before the video happens, or it could be an ad at the end. So this is all like the stuff that I'm learning, and I have been making some money. Just I want to say maybe $200 in the past 2 months. I haven't learned how to do the AdSense yet and how to cash it out or anything like that, but I'd rather just let it sit there until I need something for the chickens or for the goats or something like that, and just continue to let it grow. If you film it, we'll watch it. Thank you, Heather. How's the weather up in Canada? Hi, Selena. Look. My coffee. See, Selena could do this at 12 at night. I can't. I could do it at 12 in the morning. Oh, my channel will be in big trouble. Then I have no friends. What do you mean, Ed? Ann said, you're always so much fun. I can't imagine anyone not watching any of your videos all the way through. Well, it's not even that. It's just like the retention, like if you can keep people's attention. So this is like all the backside of YouTube. So instead of just doing what you love and then trying to put it out there and try to do good like marketing or try to do things that people want to see, the whole point I was doing it for is to document our life so my kids could always go back and watch and say, remember mom, remember dad, remember the house, remember Ruger, remember the goats, remember the turkey, or your grandkids or your great-grandkids could go back and watch it. And, even if you don't get a chance to ever meet them, or we could go back and watch it at our 40-year anniversary and say, remember our 20th anniversary, things like that. So that's the way I'm doing it. However, it does take up a lot of time. It consumes, I've got to do better management of my time. I've been doing it all day long, every day, but in between I'll go, clean the kitchen, do laundry, whatever. But I really try to work on it a lot because I really wanted to grow. I have goals for this year. I would love to get to a goal where I can make enough money per month in a consistent basis that Jeremy could come back home and not have to go to work. I know that sounds really spoiled and weird, but I miss him. We've been home together since May, and now he went back to work. This is his 3rd week today of starting work, which he likes. He likes the job. He's having fun. I just hate that he's gone. I hate that we're not going to pick up the kids together or drop them off to school in the morning together, that he can't just jump on the Bobcat and go move some hay for me or whatever it might be. So I know that sounds so weird, but I do miss him. I just want to be with him. There's no school today anywhere. Yeah, that's true. So my kids have 4-day school week. So they go Tuesday through Friday. So no matter what, they're off every Monday. So sometimes I forget if it's a holiday because they're going to be off that day anyway. Hi, Mom. He went to go set some traps and put some bacon and some crawdad traps. Hey, Mom, let me show you this. I haven't showed you yet. That's Big Boy. He got up early this morning. Here, let me get the shade off. He went and got a duck with Dale. He's having a good time. Him and Parker and Dale and Kale just went out to set traps. Selena said she'd be your friend, Ed. That's so funny. Bits of Me, hello, says I might be a little bit behind. My internet's awful and it keeps buffering. My internet's awful. That's one of the reasons also that the kids are out doing traps, because I don't want anyone on the internet. Once they get on those video games and stuff, it just makes it buffer on this end too. Selena, no, not yet. I haven't actually looked at a lot of stuff this morning, but I'll go look for your message. Hi, Lila. Corey and Cynthia, you are interesting, funny, and we love you. A lot of people don't post anything interesting, and that's hard to sit through and watch. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, thank you so much. I think my stuff's interesting, but, you know, if you're not into chickens or goats or whatever I'm doing, then it's probably boring to you. Hi, Lila. There you are. Yes, Mom. And it's a boy one, so it has little curls, and he took the feathers out. They've already filleted them. I'm watching out the front window. I'm sitting next. You see where I'm sitting. I'm watching out the front window, and all those down feathers are just like spinning on the front porch. They started plucking it out there. I'm like, can you go over by the barn and do that, because I'm gonna have feathers come in the house for weeks. That's funny. Wow, look at that gray hair. Love it. Love it. All right. Have you guys seen the video that I posted this morning? Sorry, ADD and squirrel. So I was talking about how I'm doing videos, and I'm putting them out every day at 9 in the morning. So I'm going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays with gluten-free cooking, and then just my regular vlog or homestead stuff on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. And I'm going to try often enough to do a dessert on Saturdays, because if any of you want to try that dessert, or if it sparks something in your brain that you want to make for the weekend. I know lots of us try to bake on the weekends because we have a little bit more time. Selena says, did I check Whispering Willow's channel about the high tunnel? And Lila says, that's why I watch everything from Paragon Ridge. It's all interesting. Thank you, guys. So what I posted today was how I make my chickens start laying. So about August, my chickens molt, and it's in the description. I'm sure you've already read it, but in about August, my chickens start to molt, and then they never come back to laying eggs. Just every year. I don't know why. I've tried the lights. I've tried to give them more light. I put Christmas lights in there. I've actually done a heat lamp in there, even though you shouldn't. This was years ago, just trying to keep them warmer. Nothing, happens. And I'm not a huge egg eater. I don't eat my own eggs. It really grosses me out. But Preston and Jeremy and all of them, they eat them, and then I like to give them away when there's plenty. And then I have an addiction to hatching, so lots of them go in to make baby eggs. Hi, Sweet Pea Farm, New York. How are you? So I only had about 10 egg layers. Now I think I have 4 or 5 more of some that I hatched and got last year that are now, they should be laying. So no one's laying. It's January 18th, and that's fine because spring's not here. It's still kind of cold. It's windy, but I started my hot sauce or my chicken stew or whatever you want to call it, where I add hot things or some kind of seasonings that helps promote laying. So if you haven't watched it, I pretty much will either, put all or some crushed peppers, chili powder, cayenne pepper. It's the same thing. Garlic powder, oregano, and then sometimes I just use the bottled liquid hot sauce that's in the actual thumbnail of the video, because it's the same thing as just the powder, just in liquid form. So if I'm in a hurry, I use that. But so I make a chicken stew, which to me is anything left in the house that we didn't eat from yesterday. So today the chickens are going to get, it'll be my third video. Today's the third day. They'll be getting macaroni and cheese, that pulled pork. I'm going to add water. I'm going to cook it. I'm going to add all the hot peppers, and then I'm going to pour it on top of their protein. The protein's going to expand. It's not like a fermented process, but it's just going to make their protein wet and expand, and then I'm going to feed it to them. So today's the third day. Generally by the 5th day, I have at least an egg, and then by the 7th day, I usually have every single layer laying. That's been my history for the past 5 or 6 years. Doing it again this year, and I'm sharing it with you all. So what I was saying on my video, and what I was also saying in some of my advertisements on Facebook and stuff about that video, is let's make it a challenge. It's not for anything. It's just a challenge. Try it and see if it works. See if you increase your egg production. See if your chickens like it. See if it's really hard, or if it's something you're always going to remember to do in January. So I'm just trying to make it kind of fun. And I just want to know what you guys thought, or if you had any questions. That's why what I wanted to talk about today in this live. Oh, you're you, lamb. That's so cute. Yeah, Annie Ann, it grosses me the heck out. It's your own kids, and so gross. I give them away, or I hatch them, or Jeremy and Preston eat them. What are you doing, Bobo? Yeah, so Sweet Pea Farm, New York, that's what I was saying, is that's what I do in the, usually January, whenever I'm kind of sick of them being freeloaders. So I start doing that, and it makes them go back into production. Katie Garcia, we can't wait to try this challenge. We have 3 pens, 2 of which are not laying, so we're going to give 1 10 Tabasco and Cayenne and see if it starts. Katie, you're going to have so much fun. You don't have to write it down or try to remember anything. It's just so much fun. You count your days and what you gave them, and I guess, yeah, so you'll do it in all 3 pens and then just maybe see which ones are laying faster or more. An average chicken should or could lay an egg every day. Some breeds don't. Some breeds do it every 2 to 3 days. The older they get, they do less and less eggs. In the beginning, if they're at lay, some say 20 weeks, 16 to 20 weeks. I've never had a chick at lay at 16 to 20 weeks. Mine are always 9 months plus. So don't push it if you're trying to get some younger 4-month-olds started to lay. I have no research or studies that this will make them. They'll lay whenever they're ready. Ricky with Narrowway Farm says he's got an addiction to hatching. I do too. And your quail eggs and big chicken eggs are in there. So we should be, let's see, what are we at, Rick? 12? No. I don't know. I've got to look at the calendar. I need a candle, and that's going to be so fun. I need to get a candler. My little tiny, little keychain flashlights that you just click on, click off, and they have like 3 little LED lights. They're a perfect little size to set the egg on. Sorry, no one could see that. You just hold it like this and you set the egg on top of it, but they all broke. I need to go to the store and try to find another one. Matt Payne, what's up? He says, now you're speaking my language. So yeah, so we're talking about hatching addiction because we know that Matt Payne has a hatching addiction as well. See, yes, Sweet Pea Farm, New York. That's a good idea. I did it on my old phone. This phone is kind of weird. See how it just it sits right there? I need to try it. I usually do it while they're still in a GQF, and I just set it to a manual so they're not still tilting. And I just kind of go on top of them and I just see them real quick. Instead of handling them, accidentally dropping them, moving them, banging them, I just kind of just. But I know those quail eggs, you guys, are going to be hard for me to handle. Simply Southern Roots, hello, how are you? Pete's Homestead, how are you? Oh, yeah, Pepper, I'm sorry, I didn't see. I just uploaded a video at 9. So today I'm going to do, I don't want to overdo it, but I need to get it out there. So today I posted day 1. And since I'm doing the cooking videos, I'm debating whether to do all 5 days in a row or just do day 2 on Wednesday, day 3 on Friday. So I'll be 2 days. Every 2 days is going to be a day because I don't want to do 2 videos in one day. I don't know if that'll affect the amount of people that see it or the outreach for the SEO for it if I did 2 in a day. But I do want to be consistent with my gluten-free cooking. So what do you guys think? Just this one time, do all 5 videos in a row consecutively, but also do my regular Tuesday and Thursday cooking videos. Katie Garcia, I have an incubator, but very bad track record for incubating. Any successful hints? Okay, so Katie, is it a styrofoam, like a Little Giant or Farm Innovator styrofoam hatcher or incubator? I have the GQF 1502 Sportsman, which is like a cabinet incubator, and that was the best ever choice. Pepper says, I have a friend who has 10 chickens there right now are not laying. I could share her videos with you. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you so much. And you and Rusty need to sit down and watch it too. It's pretty funny. Morgan's Happy Place. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, Annie, and that's what I was thinking. I know I'm pushing it with 1 a day for the, Monday through Friday, and then possibly at the Saturday. I'm just trying. Me and Preston did a challenge at Christmas or right before Christmas, just between me and him. We said, let's do like a 5-day challenge. Let's post Monday through Friday and see how it works. And his views dramatically increased. My views and subs dramatically increased. My algorithm moved up. His did as well. He's not monetized yet. He needs about, say, 3,000 hours, but he's probably 150 people away from being from being monetized by subs, and then he has to get the appropriate hours. So we're working on it with Bubby. He's still got to do his coyote video that he did with Narrowways. He's got to do these trapping videos. He's got to do this duck hunt video. Yeah, I agree with you, Annie Ann. Okay, Katie, so you said yes, a styrofoam hatcher that rotates made by Farm Innovators. Okay. We'll be showing the hatching. Hold on one second, Katie. I'm going to explain that to you. Lila, yeah, I hope to show it. The phone didn't really want to connect that well in there, and anytime somebody texted me or the phone rang, it would like shut off the live. But I love going live and just letting you watch the chickens hatch. It's so fun. Does he? Ruger does that too. When he sees a TV or he hears stuff, he just starts moving his head around. Sometimes he hears like Jeremy in the video and Jeremy's not here, so he starts looking around the house for him. That's so cute that Rusty does that. I know, Matt Payne. I'm going to get right on that. One video every other month. That sounds like a winner. Jason did? Okay. Yeah, I've never done it, and I didn't really want to do it because it's a lot of work to make videos and edit. I mean, each one takes hours and hours, and that's not even just filming it. And can you imagine while you're cooking to have to like stop and talk and position it and then get different views and stuff? So cooking something that takes 20 minutes takes 3 hours, you know. But I love doing it, and I love doing it for you, and I love doing it for Jeremy. Like I said, the whole point was to be a better gluten-free cook, and also it's making and forcing me to want to cook him dinner every night and not just be like, it was up to him. He'd eat ziti every night. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the comments just for a minute. I'm gonna explain to Katie my thoughts. So Katie Garcia has a styrofoam hatcher made by Farm Innovators. Katie, I'm not sure if you have the what's it called, the rails that move. Hopefully you do, because it'd be a really pain in the butt to go in twice a day and hand rotate eggs. But so whenever I had the incubators that were styrofoam, I've had both brands. They are horrible. I did not have very good success with them. I did find ways to make them better. And so these are some of the ways that I made them better. When you have the styrofoam, take both red plugs out. Just don't even use them. Don't count on the what's it called, the computer board on it, because it's never right. It's never correct. So when I had them, I would use 2 different thermometers. I would put a thermometer in that was an actual regular mercury type thermometer, and then I'd put in, I'll show you, it's in here. This is Accurite, and I could I'll put a link to it down in my description for later after the live's over. So this is like $8, and you can get it on Amazon. So it tells you the humidity, and then tells you within like the last, I think 24 hours, it tells you the highest humidity and the lowest humidity. And then it tells you the temperature. And I think within the last 24 hours, the highest and lowest temperature that it's come to, which like right now it says it's 68, but it's usually 66 in here, but I have the heater going. And last night we had the fire. So I put this in there too. So I set this in there. And then I set the other temperature gauge in there. Then what I do is I take a big towel and I fold it in half and I set it on top. So that holds in any humidity, and that helps maintain temperature, because I don't care what anybody says, the styrofoam ones are horrible. They leak air from everywhere. So that's what I do to maintain temperature. Now, I do dry hatches. If you haven't watched my video, you need to go back. It's under my backyard chicken playlist. I do dry hatches, so I do not add any humidity. I have talked to somebody recently, and I've heard it also from other people that have tried dry hatches. At the end, at lockdown on day 18, whenever you take the rotations out and you just let the eggs settle so they can hatch the next few days, their eggs seem to be too dry and they don't have a good successful hatch rate. I do, because as you see right now in my house where I live, it's 36 degrees humidity right now. 36%. Some people might be in the desert. Some people might be up north. I mean, like, I don't know where everyone is, but 36 is really good. So they say when you're doing your hatch and your lockdown that they should be between like 55 and 65%. I don't ever do it. I keep a dry hatch because I rotate and put new eggs in every week or so. So I can't have some eggs at a higher level and then some eggs at a lower level because the new eggs will drown if the humidity is too high for some to hatch at the bottom. So that's what I do. If you feel more comfortable, you can do a dry hatch all the way until day 16, and then you could fill the bottom pan with water to make sure it doesn't touch the eggs. But there's little troughs in the bottom pan of the incubator, and you can just take a cup of water and just pour it in there and cover it. And another thing is, don't open the incubator. I know it's so hard. Don't go in there and open it and look and open it and look and get your candler out, and just don't do it. You could candle every 3 or 4 days. Hurry up and just check and then put them back. Try not to handle them very much. Try not to move them very much. That's my success. That's what I do. If you're opening that up, you're messing with that humidity and that temperature way too much. So you just kind of put the towel over it, put it where it goes, and just forget it is kind of the best advice I have, Diana. So I hope that helps. And I hope that helps any of you that have the styrofoam incubators. Now I'm going to try to catch up, everybody. I think I just saw, yep, I see Cassie. Hi, Walker Farm fam. Nice to see you. Okay, let me go back. Morgan said hi to Matt. Selena. Simply Southern Roots says that's why they're worried about doing canning videos. I guess I missed what the conversation was. I want to do canning videos. I just, I'm trying to learn from Boots and Bounty does tons and tons of canning. Like her whole dining room is like lined up with shelving with beautiful cans everywhere. I'm so envious of it. It's gorgeous. But you can learn a lot from her, you guys, if you go over and watch her channel. Twinbrook Acres, nice to see you. Oh, thank you so much. Don't forget the like button. Thank you, Twinbrook Acres. Really great to see you on here. Thanks for joining us. Bushcraft family, hello. Good morning. Walker Farm fam, you are not in New Hampshire, are you? There's a Walker family here. Twin Brooks, no, they're in Oklahoma. Oh, there she said it, Northeast Oklahoma. Let me try to keep up here. Rusty Pepper, lots of people saying hi to each other. Yeah, Oklahoma is not lacking on humidity. Exactly, Annie Ann. So that's why it works really good for us. And that's why I really like this hydrometer. You can measure it, especially inside. Now, in my GQF, guys, in my cabinet incubator, I 100% rely on my computer digital readout, and I do not ever need to use this, ever. Late but reading the comments above, agree. Seems if we upload more than every other day that our views don't do as well. Gotta let the videos set and accumulate views. Yeah, I agree. Before they hit on that algorithm. Hi, Mom. What about using a portal like mine and Laura's where the camera zooms in on you while moving around the kitchen while you do your cooking videos? Yeah, Ma, it would work. However, sometimes like Liam's talking on the portal and then Laura or Kyle walk in and then it sees Kyle and then it just goes right past Kyle and then starts zooming in on the wall. So I wouldn't be able to like control it 100% where it's focusing. Plus, I'm not sure if the portal records in 1080, Ma, but it's a good idea. Cassie says, plus if people get several notifications from you in one day, they don't know which one to watch. Yep, I agree. That's what I was talking about. I'm doing this 5 to 7 days, getting my chickens to lay, but I don't really want to put a video out every single day, but it's a consecutive thing. So it'll be Monday and it'll be Wednesday and it'll be Friday, and then it'll be next Monday and next Wednesday. Sweet Pea Farm in New York. I need to learn how to do canning. Yeah, go to Boots and Bounty. She does lots of canning. Really good stuff. Deb, with 2 people on a couch, it's hard to get jars here. Yeah, so Walmart, I went to the Walmart 2 days ago, and they had quart jars, and they only had 1 case of them. That's it. The shelves were completely empty. I really wanted bigger ones because I bought a whole bunch of beans. Just to save and to have, because you don't know what's going to be going on in the near future. But otherwise, I make fodder for the chickens and for the goats. And then sometimes I put it in my chicken stew. So can't beat 94 cents a bag on black beans or lentils or whatever it might be. Can't stay long through. Have to finish up a video and do some laundry. Thank you so much for coming over, Twin Brook Acres. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Pepper says, I do a soup that takes 24 hours slow cook. Not hard for me to film, but I need a new phone to do some more videos first. Yeah. And Pepper, sometimes the phones come with like built-in editing stuff. I'm sure you know that they all kind of have something like that. And that makes it so much easier on all of us. Really, Lila? Okay. So Deb or Mark, whoever's on here, Lila's saying she gets her canning jars from their local Mennonites. So I don't know if the Amish sell jars or the Mennonites. I know we have some around here. Deb, where would it be? Pryor, kind of out by Matt Payne, out that way. Little Creek Comb said hello to Morgan's Happy Place. Hello. Simple Southern Roots. Really enjoyed. Gotta get this afternoon started. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming over. I really appreciated you and everybody else coming in the middle of the day. It's been most successful lives for me. This is my second Monday coming on at noon. Thought it's kind of like a great way to start your week. Talk about what's going on with you, with us, or what I'm going to be putting out there. So maybe you can look for it, or maybe you could not look for it if you're not interested in it. But it's always nice to get one-on-one and kind of talk with everybody. Okay. Yeah, Pepper, you're just learning. It takes a while. Cassie with Walker Farm Fam, got to run some errands. You'll have a good day. Got to go watch the rest of your videos about the hot sauce. We use red pepper flakes and he shoots those eggs out. Yes, the same thing. That's exactly it, Cass. That's exactly what I was doing. So thank you so much. Thanks for coming over. I appreciate you. Pamela A, hello. Good afternoon. Bye, Twin Brook Acres. Good to see you. Yeah, the jars and lids are real hard to find. So I'm just going to vacuum seal and freeze. That's Annie, and that's not a bad idea. But then you run out of freezer room on things that probably don't need to be frozen. Little Frenchie in Big Texas, hi, how are you? Thanks for coming over. Annie Ann, when you vacuum seal, which vacuum sealer do you recommend? I need to get one. Me too, Annie Ann. I know Walmart has that Seal and Save, I think is what it's called, but I like the fact that you could just go to Walmart and get more of the actual paper or plastic to seal it in, rather than a different brand that's harder to find the supplies for. So Debbie or Mark, two old people on a couch, whomever it might be, says they watched a vacuum seal video the other day and seems like a good way to store stuff. By the way, if this is Deb, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better or worse, or how are you feeling? Okay, Annie Ann forgot the brand, but she'll have to go look. Brian's Los's Hills Homestead. Hello. Thank you so much for coming over. Good to see you. Oh, it's Debbie. You're okay, just a fever. Oh, I'm so sorry. Make sure you're staying hydrated, Deb. I feel so bad for you. CJM Farms, good afternoon. I'm doing great. How are you? I could hear the kids. I hear the side-by-side, and I hear banging. So just be aware the kids are going to be storming in here trying to tell me a story, which is totally fine. Maybe you guys get to see the birthday boy. The vacuum sealer would probably help me better than canning. Yeah, Pepper, it would probably be easier. And then you can do like different sizes. Like if you're going to make a big meal, then you could store a bigger part or a smaller part. Thank you, Lila, for telling Debbie to get well. Everyone needs to keep her in your thoughts and prayers. She needs to get better fast. What are you growling out, bub? Ruger's growling. I don't know if you can see him back there by the shop door. Roo, roo. What are you growling at, Bubba? He hears his brothers. He's so cute. You will. So far today is good. That's good, Debbie. That's really good. Okay, do you guys have anything to talk about? And I can talk about the rest of the stuff I had was what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week to kind of tell you in advance. So the hot chicken stew video is today. Tomorrow is going to be red beans and rice. I've never made it. like what I had in the house, but it's going to be a total gluten-free recipe. And then chicken stew again. Day 2 will be on Wednesday. Today is actually day 3 for me here. There is a birthday boy. Everybody say happy birthday.
Hi.
You look cold.
No, I'm warm.
You're warm. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
There's Lila. There's 2 people on the couch. Rusty Pepper. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Narways wasn't here earlier. He said to say happy birthday. David with Hood's Custom Shop. They said happy birthday. There we go. Selena says happy birthday.
go
Corey
live
and Davis.
tonight.
Pamela, are you?
I'm right.
Okay. There's everybody saying happy birthday. What do you say?
Thank you.
Brian says hi. Happy birthday. Happy birthday from Canada. From Canada. And here's Dale's with Dale's Life Outdoors.
Hi.
Say hi. Oh,
Mom,
you turned it down.
Can you maybe text Sammy and see if we can go down and look at his pond and see if there's any ducks there?
Mamsie.
Oh, Mamsie's in here?
Mamsie, come here. It says, Mamsie says, hi, baby. Mamsie and G-Dad love you.
Love you. Can you?
Not right now. I'll call Debbie.
I want to see if they have any feathers here.
Feathers?
Yeah, and see if there's any ducks here.
Oh, just scout. Where's the other 2 little kids?
Oh, they went left.
Where are they? Where are they?
They just went on a ride.
Okay. On the Honda?
Side by side.
Okay, cool. So he told you they'd be coming in here. He is so handsome, especially with his mullet. Ma, are you going to be home in a little bit? I've got to take Dale and Kale home here in a little while. We were going to come by and see you. Yeah? You're not going to Bass Pro? Maybe. You go to Bass Pro all the time, Bubba.
No, I don't.
He loves Bass Pro. He wants to go there like every week, but it's like an hour away. But it is by Dale's house. Yep, he is. He's having fun. Pepper says, love that coma look. He was just, oh. It's so funny. Katie Garcia said, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it's like a curly, frizzy family curse hair that he has. It's so thick. So what she's been doing is it's all different layers as it grows out, but she keeps cutting it like this so it'll lay down more flat. But it's like all these choppy pieces. Where Dale's is like my hair. It's just like straight in the back like that and perfectly straight, bone straight. I know. Boys grow up so fast. They're in his room talking about hunting. Okay, so on Wednesday, I'm going to do the chicken stew. That's already up and ready to go. And then the pulled pork and homemade coleslaw. That is gluten-free, of course, and that's going to be on Thursday. And then we'll do the chicken stew day 3, which is today, which I have not filmed yet, on Friday. And I'm not sure about Saturday with a gluten-free snack, but that's kind of what we're doing. I do want to thank all of you. We got to 200,000 views the other day, and I put it out on all my social media and on my community page. I just want to thank all of you. I wanted to show it to you. What would we do without our phones? Yep, 200,000 view milestone, and it was on the 16th is what I think. Yep. Thank you guys so much. You all are so awesome, and this is what's going to make our dreams come true is just keep creating that content, keep finding these wonderful YouTube family members, and just keep them cranking, just cranking them out and getting us there. So you guys are amazing. We got 60 to go to get to 2,000. That's going to be fun. And then we're at 2,000 or 204,000 views right now. It's so awesome. And we've got 8 to go to 225 uploads. So we've had more than 200 uploads. I don't even know where we're at on that. 50, so I have 215 video uploads is what I have. So that's a lot of uploads. Anyways, that's kind of where we're at with our channel, you guys. And I like sharing that with you because everything's like completely transparent. And I want to keep it that way. I want you to know why I'm doing this and how I'm doing this and what my goals are and what I expect to get out of this. And thank you, Lazy C. So you guys, Lazy C Homestead, if you haven't subscribed to her, Kristen, go later. I'll hey, Annie, and will you do me a huge favor? I really hate asking you that. Will you put Lazy C Homestead down, if you can, I don't know if it would hurt anything because you know how I am about touching stuff on the MacBook. If I touch something, if I do it, but she's going to be doing the challenge too with the hot sauce or the hot peppers herself. So she's going to start that today. So it's going to be kind of cool to keep up with her and watch and see what we get out of how many hens we have and all that fun stuff. Thank you, Pepper, so much. Thank you, Lila. Yes, Selena, it's hard. There's different, everyone uses different things on their phone. The the YouTube analytics, want to like be reminded. I use the TubeBuddy one because I don't often look at my views and I don't often look at my how many uploads I've had. I look at like my analytics and my reach and what age group my community is and all my demographics, and then I watch like how my videos are being organically SEO'd out, or if they're tagging along on the back end of somebody else's video, and if they are, what type of videos that my video is being shown atomically by YouTube. So I kind of look at all that SEO rather than these milestones. Thank you, Morgan's Happy Place. Oh, Annie Ann, there you go. Annie Ann just posted, Lazy C Homestead. If you guys want to go over to her, she's going to start the hot sauce for her chickens today as well. So look forward to seeing that from her. So Lazy C Homestead says that TubeBuddy is her best friend in this game. I use TubeBuddy to do all my descriptions and my SEO, my keyword searches, and all that fun stuff. And it is worth $7.20 a month. It really, to me, is. At first, I didn't want to spend the money on that because I felt like, why spend money if you haven't made any money, like income? But then if you got to think about it, you have to have a tool. You have to have a tool when you go to work. So if I was a writer, I'd have to buy a pen. If I was a weatherman, I'd have to buy a temperature gauge. You know what I mean? So I invested in the $7.20 per month, and I feel like it's helped me with some of my reach. It's definitely helped me reach some of my goals, and now it's going to help me reach some of my bigger goals for this year. You guys, my goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized within 1 year, and my 1 year started in February of last year. So I'm not even at my 1 year mark. In 1 month from now, I'm at 11-month mark. In 1 month from now, it'll be my 1 year of starting videos on YouTube. So this year's goals are going to be a lot bigger and different than that. So guys, I love your help from the bottom of my heart. I love your help and how you've got me here, and I really appreciate you guys. Lila, my picture got bad. Hey, Preston, are you on the internet? Get off, please. You're on Google? Sorry, Lila, it's the boys. Deb, she says, I never know how to do how the keyword works. So the keywords are like little sprinkles of information about what your video is about, and you put them in there, and you be pretty specific with your words. They should be 2 to 3 words per phrase or per keyword. So you wouldn't just put recipe, and you wouldn't just put beef. You might put beef stroganoff recipe, something like that. But just consider them little sprinkles that you're sprinkling on your video that will take off like a web within the internet, and sprinkle these names and words all over the internet so they could find their way back to you organically. It's going to take time, but they might find their way back to you and start sending more traffic towards you. I hope that's a good explanation. Oh, the Rusty Pepper. She said she'd be celebrating if she ever got to 50 subs. You guys, let's go out and help the Rusty Pepper. Go out and like her page. Rusty is the puppy and Pepper is the mama. So go out and like the Rusty Pepper. Another good suggestion for you to help grow with your YouTube journey and with your YouTube family, Pepper, is to go to Tim's lives. They are Thursday night at 8. It's Watch and Grow, and it's on Ridge Life on 8 o'clock. And what he does is you get in there a couple hours before his live and you make comments, and then he'll find your videos and he'll actually play them for the audience. And that's how everybody kind of shares and loves and helps each other. Yes, Annie Ann. So you could do 3 hashtags on your YouTube videos, and then they will show up on the top underneath. Like if this was your video on the screen, and then here would be your description, it would show up like Yeah, it'd show up right here, a couple hashtags. Where it would also say Oklahoma, it'll show up there, but no more than 3. Hi, baby love.
Hi, what are you doing?
I'm on live. Can I call you back?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I love you.
Okay.
Okay, bye. That was baby love. He's at his lunch break. Swarm said hello. Oh, it's on Tuesdays. He changed it to Tuesdays. Okay. It's on, just go to Bridge Life Pepper and you'll be able to find it. He pre-selects it and posts it in advance so you know where it is and where to find it. So it's easy on that day to just click and go live with him. Thank you to all people on the couch. That was so sweet of you. Tuesdays at 7. So guys, I'm not quite sure when Ridge Life's lives are. He emailed me a couple weeks ago. I know that he changed them, but just go to his page and you'll be able to see. Oh, did you hear him? Perfect. I'm deaf. I have trouble hearing, so it's probably up really loud. I'm funny. I don't feel like I'm funny. I feel like I'm kind of boring. I feel like I have to try to make myself funny, but it's kind of just come and been acquired over the years because I've never been a funny person. But Jeremy is hilarious, except after 25 years, his hilarious is so freaking annoying. Like, I don't want to look at your face. Your face is like making me mad, annoying, because he's so funny. And sometimes it's just too much because it's not an appropriate moment. It might be in a moment where you're so pissed off and then he tries to be funny and then you see red and you just get upset. That's Jeremy's funny. You put the hashtag in the video description at the top. So Little Frenchie in Big Texas. No, so in my description, I'll do my phrase and my title, and then I'll do my description. And then underneath, like the last, just say paragraph of what I'm telling you my video is about. Then I would do like hashtag backyard chickens, hashtag why do my chickens not lay, hashtag hot sauce, whatever it might be. You just put it in the description and it'll automatically pull it up there. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying, Lila. I miss him so much. I want him to come home. I don't want him to have to go to work. We've worked so hard to try to get to where we are, and we sold our business. So we're trying and waiting to figure out what to do for the next business endeavor. But with the pandemic and the way everything's going right now in the United States, we just don't think it's a wise time to do it. And we can't figure out what we want to try. So it's just easier for him to go to work while we keep our minds open. And I'm blessed enough to stay home with the kids because, number one, I'm not going to get a daycare for him. Number two, I don't let them drive on the bus because that's just my weird freakiness. I don't want other people to drive with my kids in the car. And then, so you drop them off before 8 and you pick them up, you leave at 3:30. So I don't know where I can get a job between 9 and 3 unless it's at the school, and there's no opening. So that's why my job is YouTube. Thank you, Pepper, so much. Thank you, Ed. I've got to go work on all the chickens today. So I've got, let's see, what do I have? I have the Payne and the Robertson chickens in the shop still. And then I've got the Payne family's chickens in the big trough. And then I've got my other bigger chickens that were from my neighbors in the big red coop that's on the bench. So I need to put them outside, but I need to fix the outside breeder coops that I have for them and kind of just do a little shuffle with everybody. Want to say hi? Hi. You are dirty. Why are you so dirty? Come say hi to everybody. Mamsie's on here. Here.
Hi.
Here, come sit. No, say hi. Somebody needs a haircut. Oh, Annie Ann said be right back. And she's back. Oh, Annie Ann said hi, Parker. You smell like a motor. And outside, like when your dog goes and lays in the sun. What have you been doing out there? You been riding around? You're not gonna talk? Not gonna talk? Huh? Bubby. Okay. I love you. Go wash your hands if you've been outside playing. Lazy C says, I'm blessed to be get to be at home with our boys. I never went to a daycare. I did sub at the school until I had the little one. I couldn't imagine someone else raising him. Yeah. We did our fair share of, Jeremy and I both worked like big corporate, for years and years. He was at American for 17 years, and I was at a local hospital in the medical group side for 15 years before we had our business. And during that time, they went to a private daycare that was only for the hospital employees. So it was really like a STEM. It was really nice. So all the teachers were actual had teaching degrees, and all the toys and everything was like wood and organic. It was like one of those kind of places. So it was a little more than just daycare. It was actually preschool all the time. And they treated my kids so, so good. And so I can go over there at lunch and breastfeed Parker or bring them, pump milk or whatever I needed to do. Same with Preston. So it worked out really, really good. It was like a block away from my office at the time. So I'd come over there and see them every single day at lunch. Selena, he's gone just as fast as he came in. We're not busy enough for him. Oh, that's nice, Annie Ann. Hey, Crystal, This Beautiful Life. You guys, if you haven't subscribed to This Beautiful Life, Crystal is starting, she hasn't released it yet, but she's going to start selling some products that she makes. She's making aprons. Her and her mother are making like hoodies and shirts. I believe you said soaps, Crystal. Who knows what else they're going to be doing. They're trying to get it all together, and then she'll have it on her website. Crystal, what other kind of stuff? Tell us about it. You feel like he looks like tattered and worn out, that needs a haircut, and he's tired. Yep, best life, I know. Lazy C, oh, you're welcome, Crystal. Tell us a little bit more about what you're going to be doing. I'll announce it to everybody. Lazy C, I did work full time until I got pregnant with Haston, but Wyatt started staying with my aunt and another family member. Always stayed, yeah. So that's always nice when you get to do that. Lila, he slept in our bed last night, so he didn't stay up too late, and he's a big sleeper, but Preston woke him up at 9, and he usually sleeps till like noon. He's just always been a sleeper. Preston's an early riser. So when Preston got the duck, he went and got the baby up and took him outside, and they started doing all their boy stuff. And we have friends over, so there's always every 5 minutes, it's like this friend likes me and they want me to play with them, and then 10 minutes later, Preston's being mean and telling our friends not to play with me, and I just want to play with, it's just, like I said, they've been bad lately. But they're like good for 15 minutes and bad for 15 minutes and really good for 15 minutes and bad for, how it is with boys. Hoodies, t-shirts, aprons, soaps, carabiner mugs. That was it, carabiner mugs. But I remembered all the other things. That's going to be so cool. So cool, you guys. So I'm sure once Crystal gets that all together, she'll be sharing it with all of us, and I'll know about it, and I can share it with all of you. Selena said she can't wait. Me neither. It's going to be so awesome. She said thank you to everybody. Selena says her mother does awesome work, y'all. I know. So her mom did her shirts. I want to talk to her mom about shirts. Can't wait till my boys get like that. So when my kids were like little, like really little, me and Jeremy used to say, I can't wait till they run around and beat the SH out of each other. It's going to be so fun, because we had a friend whose little boys were doing that. And we'd laugh about it. We're like, oh, we're so glad that we had boys and all this kind of stuff. It is not fun. It's not okay. It's all my fault that they're like that, because they're spoiled and I don't discipline them. But they're sweet. They'd give you the shirt off their back, or they'd help you, but they just... Preston annoys Parker. Parker doesn't want to put up with the BS, and then that's just a fight. That's just the way it is. I was going to try to show you a picture of when they used to be sweet. Back when there wasn't so much fighting. They're so cute. See, this is back when they used to get along and play together, like go find frogs, go fishing with no fighting. Go play on the playground. Now there's not many pictures that I get of both of them together.
We just went
Go
to save their
fishing.
Crocs.
You saved your Crocs?
Mhm.
What does that mean?
We left them at the pond
Why would you do that?
on accident because we moved into our waders.
Okay, did you go get them?
Yeah.
Okay. Like this is Parker when he was little. He just anything if there's dirt or rocks, he's happy. So here's my raised beds in the middle of the winter. He'd take every single tractor or big bulldozer out there and he'd play and play in my tomato beds. So don't for 1 minute try to speed that up because they get so big so fast. See? As Preston first started racing, the baby was so little. The baby was like 4. Here's a funny one. They'd walk around the house with mommy's bra on. See? I have proof of it. Both of them have a bra on while they're vacuuming. So they're so cute. I'm done boring you with all this, but I came across all these pictures and I was like, I need to make a compilation of all these cute pictures back when they liked each other. They still love each other, but you know, they're so cute. Baseball. They don't play baseball anymore, but that was fun times. Oh, yes, Pepper. Yes, that's a good one. So the Rusty Pepper said she loves coffee mugs, and that is a good one, Crystal. Like, I don't know as far as manufacturing or creating locally, found, but it would be so cool to have like handmade mugs that had your emblem on it because like while we drink coffee and go live, we can have, well, I'm not left-handed, but you know what I mean? And it said your name on it. I don't know. It's got to be a local source, like made in Oklahoma or something. Thanks, Selena. Yep, this beautiful life. They will grow up into handsome, amazing men. They are. When they're apart, they're amazing. But when they're together, they're turds. Oh, my heart, girl. I feel that. I miss my kids being the babies. Yeah, I know. Me too. Preston's 14 today. I haven't cried yet. I generally cry like the day before or so, but he won't be 14 until tonight. So maybe I'll save it for later. But I just like look at him and his feet are like that big and his hands are bigger than mine. And he's taller than me now. And it just makes me so sad. Parker's still so little that I still hold him and like I can hold him.
Yeah, you can.
But then you got this big galoot right here. Right?
No.
And you're so big. I was telling him how big your feet are. You can't eat me all gone right now.
You ate my ears this morning.
I did. I ate your ears all gone and you couldn't hear me anymore. What do you know?
I don't know. Spoons?
We're not playing spoons.
Oh, no spoons? Okay.
Did you go put your crawdad traps out?
Nope. Because I didn't feel like
You
it.
got some on your nose.
Ouch.
It's dry skin.
Yeah, it hurt.
Okay. Love you. I'm going to be done here in just a few minutes and then we can get ready to go or do whatever you guys want to do. I'll call Debbie here in just a minute. Yep. When they get older, they'll kick you for sharing the bra pics. Oh, yeah. They don't care. I'm going to show it to their girlfriends. I'm going to show it at their wedding. I didn't even show you their naked baby pictures. That's going to be fun to share to their girlfriends. No, I'm just kidding. Now I got to watch my grandkids grow up. Yep, Selena. I heard it's a little bit different. Yes, Crystal. I think so too. See, sometimes just talking things out or talking with people brings like new ideas and stuff all the time is awesome. So Ed with Southern Woodworking Home says he got a sealer from Walmart for his big game. So Annie Ann, I must have missed it. Did you ever figure out what the brand was of the sealer that you have? Selena, yes. Especially you with your lives and your coffee until midnight. Selena needs a mug. I have a couple. Okay, so I have hoarding tendencies, but like I don't think I have them here, like in my house. My hoarding tendencies are coffee cups. I love cups. Like I love cups and bags. I don't know what my problem is. It's just bags and not like a pocketbook, like just a bag. Like if it's a Christmas bag with like a dog in a truck, like my mom got, I freaking love it. If it's like a bag with my name on it, love it. If it's a tote bag, just anything like that. I'm just addicted to bags. Like Jeremy just brought me yesterday. He found them in the garage. Look at this. brought this in and he's like, what is this? I was like, oh, those are my IKEA bags that I bought 2 years ago. I forgot about them. Aren't they awesome? He's like, what's it for? I was like, I don't know. You can put all kinds of stuff in it. Isn't it cool? You know, I was so excited that he found them. And that's just a little bit of information about Chrissy today. Hey, Nuff Edited. Hello. Thanks for coming over. You have your painting business on it. That's awesome. I when we owned the trailer shop, I had a coffee cup with my logo on it. I never used it though, because it was like those regular standard, just white ones with the handle, and it doesn't hold enough coffee. Like it goes straight to the top, and then it's like I spill coffee all the time everywhere. So. Yep, Annie Ann. Always embarrass them. Oh my God, Selena, your 9th grandbaby. Congratulations. Yes, it's a NutriChef from Amazon. Okay, so the brand that Annie Ann has of the sealer for her meats and her beans and her goods instead of canning is a NutriChef. NutriChef. It's a hoarding tendency thing. I don't know what else to call it. I mean, I've got a gaggle of goats. I used to hoard chickens. I was up to, I think, 130 chickens before we moved here. And then I got rid of a whole bunch. And then all my special breeders, I sold them because I was like, I just want to get some goats and I just want to have chickens that lay. Yeah, right. Not so much. Oh, my mom said, congrats, Selena. Great birthday date, but 1 day short for a child credit tax deduction. LOL. That's funny, Ma. My mom's birthday is January 2nd. So 1 day apart on the birthdays. Me too. Hoard anything kitchen. My sister's a kitchen hoarder in a clean way. It's just anything that they've ever invented ever in the past 20 years. She has to have it. So whether it be like a food ninja or I don't even know, just like whatever it might be, she has to have like anything that's automatic or shiny. She just loves that kind of stuff. Selena, my mom is asking if you had a boy or a girl. You guys, I hoard them so much. Ask my mom. Mom, tell him. I hoard them so much. Whenever I go over there, I try to take her cups. I'm like, hey, you got this when I was little in a Montauk when Dad took us to the whatever. And she's like, I'm like, I want it. And she's like, you can't have it. I did take one the other day. She said I could have. Oh, thanks, Crystal. January 7th. Heston is January 5th. January is a good Heston. My mom, you, hey.
Andrew.
Oh, and Uncle Andrew. Yep, Uncle Andrew. Oh, it's a girl. Selena's has a granddaughter. Thank you, Ed. I do. I mean, I could prove it to you if you really want to see the cup. Except, so I hoarded it and I brought it home and she said I could have it. And now, like, no one can use it. I don't want anyone to touch it. It's in, like, the very top over there, so no one can use it. I'm just weird. 45 mugs at a time, Pepper. She used to have a hoard of mugs, too. Holy cow. Okay, so now it's clear. I'm sorry, you guys. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off because I've been on for over an hour. I want to thank all of you for coming over. I've been really enjoying these 12 o'clock noon Monday lives with hopefully, no chaos behind me. Jeremy's not here. It's kind of just calmer and quieter. And we could talk a little bit more one-on-one and I could pay attention to you a little bit better. On our evening lives, when Jeremy's here and the kids are going, they're really fun and they're just kind of loud and crazy. And my head's spinning like, what's going on? Sometimes it gets a little nuts. Lazy C said she used to get all the gadgets in the kitchens, but she's been getting rid of stuff she doesn't use, like my big food processor, but I still have my 6 vintage mixers. 6 mixers. I've been getting stuff over the years. I'm not a big like, let's go buy this because I have to have it. In fact, my blender from our wedding in 1999, I just like burned it up before Christmas. Like I put dry goods in there and it was like, and then it smelled like rubber, like a vacuum, whenever the belt's going out. So, I put it outside because I didn't want it to catch on fire. Jeremy ended up throwing it away, but we had Dirty Santa at home at Christmas, and Nakaya had bought a brand new blender and got that. So I have a new blender. I really want, my friend down the street said she might have one, like a pressure canner, like a real old fashioned metal pressure canner. That would be awesome. They're just so expensive at Walmart. It's like, why buy them new when you know somebody has one sitting in the garage for a garage sale? Bye, Annie Ann. Have a great day. Yes, Lena. I love all of that too. Bye, Carolyn. Thanks for coming over. Oh, Crystal. Thank you so much. We got a $10 super chat from Crystal. We love your channel. You guys are so sweet. I love your channel too. Corey and Cynthia, have a good day. Selena has a 5-year-old triplet grandbabies. Oh my goodness. Bye, Katie Garcia. Rusty Pepper, you can go live if you're on your computer. Remember how you just figured out how to use, to video on it? You can go live on your computer, or you can go on your phone and use an app called StreamYard. But that's what you can do before you have 1,000 subs. Otherwise, you can't use your phone until you have 1,000 subs. But you could use your computer. So you go up to where you would hit to upload a video, and you would just hit live. And then you just type in your title and what time you want to go, or if you want to go right now. And as long as you have the camera, you should be able to go. It'd be so awesome. Yes, I am. Annie Ann. Bye. Crystal, thank you so much for the super chat. Everybody, thank you so much for coming in. I'm going. Bye. Thank you. I'll see you later. Go watch that hot chicken sauce video. It is awesome. And start your own challenge. Bye-bye. See you later. Now I got to turn off the stream. Bye.